Yes, we are back. We're back and possibly in better shape now than maybe a couple of minutes ago, right? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That was, yeah, that was crazy. If you guys don't know exactly what I mean, let me tell you exactly what happened. We popped the circuit breaker on the side of the house. So, like I said, I was in the middle of a move, and now we're in a new place. We're a new house. I want to say it's a new house. It's a very old house. It's built in 1980s. So, all the stuff that we have for this broadcast is running on a 15 amp circuit, and that 15 amp circuit also happened to be the same circuit that my car was plugged into to charge. And the car was charging along with on the same circuit as the gaming PC and the stream PC, which possibly went way over the 15 amp limit and just like knocked us out. Totally knocked us out. And damn. Okay, I ain't doing that. I'm not running that at the same time anymore. So, lessons learned. I'm going to either move the car to a different outlet, totally different circuit on its own, or, you know, or just we'll fix the circuit breaker for sure, because eventually that circuit breaker just needs to be replaced anyway. It's old. But you know, we're running all this stuff off of one damn circuit that was probably meant for lights. You know, in 1980s, nobody had a 1,000 watt computer along with another 800 watt computer along with an EV. So it's a different kind of setup than most people anticipated. 1980s? 20, 40 something years ago. They didn't have EVs, really. Unless they lived in the future. So, we're back. Unfortunately, like the last 15 minutes of the stream did not record correctly for me locally. I can try to repair the file. I need to actually look at that. Because there's supposed to be a well, man, I'm getting so many new reasons to switch back to OBS. I mean, I really kind of, yeah. But I'm a Streamlabs Ultra member, so I am running. I'm running Streamlabs right now, and you know, there are certain things which are they're very favorable for what I do. I think selective recording is probably the coolest thing. Although, you know what, I'm pretty sure if there's something like that runs, I'm sure something like that would be running on OBS. I'm sure you could find something like that, right? By the way, if you don't know, we have a Discord community. It's linked in chat, so make sure you check that out if you want to be part of the community. Not only do we play Star Citizen, but we do play other games, believe it or not. And I'll be spending a lot more time co-working. I'm going to be working on some of the virtual photography while I don't know, I might be offline and online. So that's where I will probably be sitting for a lot of the time. So we need some C54 magazines, just because I don't have any extra mags, and you know what? Since we lost everything...
Nice choice.
I know. I lost everything in the Apollo. It's the third Apollo I've lost this week, with a lot of other things. God! I'm just thinking of all the things I lost this week. Well, you know, I lost my medical armor too, and that's kind of a bummer. Let's see, drink. I sure could use a drink in my backpack. I'm gonna buy a Lux.
Smart buy.
And maybe we could use, is there like a size 1 attachment for the muzzle? Is it a compensator? Do suppressors actually work? Oh yeah. Oh, I have a couple of other things, Ferk. I want to kind of run. I want to get sounds gifts that we can kind of pick. Like, I want the Picard one. I'm not sure if you saw the episode of Star Trek Next Generation where they're in a time loop. They're caught in a time loop that they don't know they're in. So the same disaster repeats itself over and over again. At the very end of the disaster, it always ends with Picard like screaming, "All hands abandon ship!" And I feel like that's something that could probably go, that could go well
Be happy with that.
with how we run the show here. We all hands abandon ship, because that's kind of what happens a lot. Or it could happen a lot based on the way we fight. But oh my god, I feel like if anything, well, oh man, what was that called? Let me see. Let's see. Star Trek. Whoop. Star Trek TNG episode. Cause. Is it cause and effect? I think it is. Oh yeah, it's the one. If you ever watch Cheers. I mean, doesn't this guy look familiar? Hold on a second. This I mean, I'm gonna call this a spoiler, but that's part of what happened. It's TNG episode, season 5, episode 18. Very good episode. Literally, the crew of Enterprise C or D, whatever they're flying, is caught in a causational time displacement, blah, blah, blah. It's caught in a time loop, and they feel like there's deja vu happening, and they don't know why. And, yeah, it's a great one, but I feel like I need to have a Picard all hands abandon ship. I'm sure there's like, yeah, I literally need to have. Is there one that's like GIF? I mean, you know what? I don't even want the GIF. I want the one that's like part of. Come on, make these. All hands abandon ship. That's kind of what's going on. I feel like we need to. Where can we get this? But it would have to be literally like part of. Oh yeah, with the cat? Dude. Oh man. I think. Yeah, that's insane.
Casualty reports coming in from all over the ship.
The starboard nacelle has sustained a direct impact. We are venting drive plasma.
Initiating emergency core shutdown. Inertial damper is failing. We're losing attitude control.
This is the bridge. All hands to emergency escape pods.
Yeah, I won't spoil it for you.
Shutdown is unsuccessful.
I won't spoil it for you. But that sounds like every Star Citizen experience at the at the moment. Yeah. Don't you think? It seems like something that would happen to every person playing Star Citizen. It's just like, all right. Let's say we were to take this off, And I move it here, and we change backpack. Let's go with the light backpack. Now, we have a choice. God, this inventory screen is horrible. I'll need a drink. I'll need extra mags. And we'll put the rest in the backpack. Now, we can go with Desert Horizon helmet, which gives you... It's kind of cool. Or we can go with Stone Skin. No, it doesn't match. Or Orc Mark 10. Desert doesn't match. I think we're gonna go with Horizon. Best match so far. Gives good view of the face, so we can continue with FOIP. I thought CIG fixed this. What happened to the connection between the helmet and the neck? It's like, is this gonna be airtight? Shouldn't people's blood boil because of that? I think there's a problem there. Anyway, this was my favorite helmet back in the day for photography, so we'll just use this. Now we're... Oh, wait. Didn't I just buy the True Def legs? Where is it? Yes. Okay, so take... Hopefully this will cure the problem with... Boom. This will cure the problem with... Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And multi-tool. Yes! Holy shit, it's fixed. So now, not only do we have badass looking legs, we're almost there. All I need now are the microid arms. And we got the complete set. I mean, you know what would kind of work also is dust off, because it comes with a single... It came with a single shoulder pad on one side. But this will work. This is what I used to shoot all my photography with. Like for a character like this. Back in the 3-point-something days. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. I may have the microid set back at New Babbage, so we'll fly there. But for now, actually, we need to go to the bar. You know why? Because look at my thirst meter. We're thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty. Oh, yo. I forgot. Hold on a second. We can't drink with a helmet on. So we're going to have to take it off, right? Well, let's do it. Ah, shit, that didn't work out right. I walked into a wall, basically. I gotta go over here. Still over here. Let's do that again. Let's make it cinematic, right? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, okay. Going to head out, get ourselves a standard Cuba Libre. Good. Bar's not busy. I've been told the reason that waiters actually rub and clean counters is because they said it would look too creepy if waiters just stood around. Yeah, how you doing? Can't hear a damn thing you said. Can't hear anything you're saying right now. What? I didn't hear anything. But if you serve me a Cuba Libre, I'll listen all you want. I need a couple of them. I got, with me at 28%, I'm not doing too well. Here, drink. Like now. Please. Yes? Okay, there you go. Go make it. There you go. Run along.
I've been thinking about picking up a Market Fly. Hearing good things. Or at least keeping it
Really? Sounds good. That gets out the grenadine and water it down. Add in the lime. Bring it right over here. Thank you. Thank you very much. She actually put it right in front of me. Can you believe that? What the fuck? Oh, whoa, you see that? I just did this, heck was her name again? Oh my gosh. Sansa. What was her name? It was, yes, I did the Arya Stark move. I just like took it and changed hands. Well, bottoms up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess I could use the extra calories because I'm holding the glass the usual proper way. Thank you. I might need another one. Might need something just really easy. Just give me a beer. Give me a smoltz in the bottle. Shouldn't be that much alcohol in a beer. I'm at 49%. Need just to bring my thirst meter up. You gonna put my bottle over there? Oh shit, you make me walk all the way on the other side? Fine. Let's see. That's the only thing I don't like is if you don't inspect the drink first, you actually drink the drink without even picking it up. And then you can't drink it anymore. Okay. It's got a lot of bugs to go, you know, a lot of bug fixing. Oh well. All right. Let's get to the Apollo. What the hell is your problem? Watch these two have a completely uninteresting conversation where he's like, "So, how you doing?" "Well, I've been dying and I've been shot at and almost killed." And the other guy will say, "Good to hear." And he walks away. That's kind of how NPC conversations go. Now put your helmet back on. There you go. Pretty good. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Apollo and I'm going to bring it back to... New Babbage. This guy... What the hell is this? Is that fashionable and useful at the same time, or are you just kind of wandering around life to see who you could collide with? I gotta get these uniforms. There's gotta be a way to knock these guys out. Don't they have those guys at like distribution centers, Ferk? Maybe we could find a hostile one. A hostile worker that we can kind of knock out. Okay, so far I've got clips, I've got a drink, and I've got a multi-tool. This is literally almost like a zero to hero story. Back from the wreck of your ship. Gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, nice to see you. Okay, I have nothing to fix my ship with.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Not gonna matter. Why? Because my ship is brand new. My ship is brand new for the third time this week. Oh shit.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Always,
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
you know,
Please visit
I don't trust CIG's hangars worth of shit right now because they just destroy your ship when you pull them. Until they can guarantee me that when you pull a ship from the ASOP lobby that they will not get chewed up in half when you call them from a hangar. That's when I will just summon them once. But until then,
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
summon your ship once. Store it, and then when you get to the hangar, pull the ship.
Your vehicle has been placed
By the way, taking requests for a new character type that I should be creating in the custom creator, I guess. I've got different kinds of operators. I've only got kind of like 3 different styles of female characters. Basically variants of this girl. And, you know, I can't seem to break that cycle. I always seem to come out with the same model, and then if I come up with a variation of this model, I end up like fixing a model and it ends up becoming like this girl, and I'm going, okay, why I can't seem to shake this procedure when I make female characters. You're gonna need to give me something that I haven't, that's like totally different than what I usually do. Otherwise, it's going to end up the same. That's the kind of the thing. Okay, well, we're back to a brand new vanilla version of the ship once again. And I'm going to need to lock all these doors. I'm going to have to open all these doors again. Let's see, we'll open the bridge. Open it, and we're going to lock it. We're going to open this one, and we're going to lock it. And we're going to open the rear door and lock it. I think it's fine if we leave this side open. We're not going to use it that much. Janeway. I think I could probably do a Janeway. It's just that Janeway will probably end up looking like God, I'm thinking she might end up looking like Gillian Anderson in Squadron 42. I bet you there's going to be actually something in the storage here. I noticed fuses and canisters. Is that like part of the ship? Because I have claimed the ship a number of times, and I always end up with like 5 fuses and 3 canisters sitting in inventory. I don't know how they got there. Oh, they're just spares or something, probably, huh? Alright, flight ready. Ugh, gonna have to do my power.
Enjoy the ride.
Fix this again. Let's see, we're gonna... Okay, keep that like that. Yes, keep that like that. Let's go ahead and max the shields out.
Shields.
Max guns. Give me an extra power pip on shields. Give me some engines. Looking good. Let me see. Configuration. I need to save this stuff. Okay, go show lag pips. Why is this? I gotta fix this. Magnify symbology. Enable staggered pips. Okay, that's good. Let's go. Hello? Stanton Gateway? What is this? Come on. I gotta shake the bad luck. Maybe I need to have a good luck totem, some flair on this ship to load next time. We'll put in a good luck charm. Don't hit the doors on the way out. There's the jump point. It is detected. Let's go ahead and prepare to go to Sten. Switching power profile to heavy engine use now. Navigation is set proper. Let's go. Slowing it down to under 500 meters per second. Let's just slow her down a little bit. There we go. Line me up properly. Negative contacts on radar. We looking clear for the approach. Approach is clean. Scans are not showing anything unusual. All right, let's do this. Slow it down. All right, we're tuning. Prepare to tune. Firing up. Let's do this. Entering The jump point. Here we go. Holy smokes, let's do this. Woo! I wish I could find the center of my screen because my cursor is like off center. Oh my god, it's so bright. Remember when they first introduced the wormholes? I was like, I have no idea if we would be able to like actually successfully jump. It looked a lot more difficult than this. I hope it doesn't get that much harder. I think we made it. Yep, we made it. Woo! Alright. Oh, I saw Microtech. Where's Microtech? There it is. Microtech. God, come on, Microtech. Oh, fuck. I swear. Fine, that's close enough. We'll steer where we need to steer at some point. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I think we can do this. Maybe now we can check, see if we can put the ship in course towards Microtech and not the mining base. There we go.
Shields on. Auto drive is now off. Shields on.
Got to cool down on the engines. Give it a second.
Auto drive is now
All right. Let's go look around the ship. I'm sure we gotta check on our respawn capabilities, so it's possible that these need to be, we gotta reset it here. Regeneration. Huh. Well, let's make sure it stays this way. Paulo Medevac. Now, Ferg, what do you think about this? let's say you have your Apollo medevac and your regeneration point is set to it, but you lose your ship. So it would, and you let's say you log out, and so your ship is somewhere floating in space. Your regeneration point is still set to the Apollo, right? So what happens if you die? Would you respawn to the Apollo even though it's quote unquote unknown in its location? Oh no. VoIP is broken again. It's always broken in quantum travel. The distortion in the time continuum. Damn. So technically, if my Apollo showed that it was an unknown spot, I shouldn't have claimed it. I should have just hit the respawn button, right? And I would probably respawn there because it always still shows that my Apollo is my respawn point. If you notice there, it was like, oh yeah, your respawn point is still set to the Apollo. So I'm wondering if I would, yeah, if I can't find my ship, I would just need to respawn my character and it would be there. I mean, it's too late now to test that, but last Apollo was left at Stanton side. Well, I mean, when the power went out, we were, I don't know. It put me on the Stanton. It put me on the Stanton jump point station, but I don't remember landing. I feel like we had arrived. We had arrived. I think we had arrived in the vicinity because I was flying around the guy that was in front of me, and then I had called for a hangar. And as I was approaching the hangar, it was assigned to me. It was assigned to me, and I was approaching the hangar. I think I remember flipping over, and then boom, the power went out. Oh my goodness, Papadopoulos, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome back. So good to see you. Oh my goodness, I gotta say, what's up? Let's give a shout out to Papadopoulos. Thank you so much for coming back to join us. We're actually recovering from a massive VoIP is misbehaving. I gotta get back in my chair. Let me get my helmet back on. I think I can't do, for some reason VoIP just wigs out when you're in quantum travel. Anyways, we're recovering from basically a circuit breaker blew when I was streaming, because this is where I'm at now. It's an older house, and apparently all my equipment is on the same circuit, 15 amps, and then so was my car that was charging outside. So the car itself probably pulled like 1400 watts by itself and just knocked out the stream. Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh, it's back. Well, we should be good now, right? If I get out of the chair. Thank you so much, Papadopoulos. Here we go.
We are going in with the first wave.
Yo!
$4 for us to
What
kill.
is even happening?
You smash the entire area. You kill anything that has more
Oh my
than two
God.
legs. You get me? We get
What
you.
is happening?
Express elevator to hell.
We have one hell of a rig we've got going on here. It is even lease. Thank you so much for trusting your community. What have you been playing?
Express elevator to hell.
Oh my goodness. Everybody come on in. We were just having a talk about Star Citizen. Are you a Star Citizen streamer yourself, even these? And thank you so much for all the follows. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. We're headed towards Microtech. We're headed to go pick up some last pieces of our costume for a virtual photography session here. I'm tripping fuses in real life, and we're tripping fuses here in the stream right now. So, Talonrido 07s to you, Evan Lease. Even Lease, how was your stream? We are headed to Microtech to pick up a uniform. No, what? What is going on with the tier 1 subs 5? Oh, what the heck? What the heck? We don't even have like really good gifted sub combos for anything, but that's at this point, that's insane, yo. Thank you so much for that tier 1 multi sub combo. Appreciate that. Now that, Sir Walkman, come on in and join the party. We're headed to New Babbage. We're gonna go pick up some clothes. And thank you for the follow. Just some other guys. 69. Come on over. Everybody who's here for Star Citizen, thank you so much. And Ross Hour. We are headed for some adventures tonight. Star Citizen Tuesday. We're going to be picking up. We're going to be picking up another set of outfits. So thank you so much, and appreciate that. That's Sir Walkman. Thank you so much once again for that tier 1 sub times 5. Everybody who's gotten a sub, say thank you to Sir Walkman and appreciate it. Enjoy. I feel like, yeah, the alerts are just kind of, they're trying to catch up at this point. We're landing over at New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport, and we're going to be picking up a new outfit, so let's go ahead and follow the Apollo in. It's a nice sunny afternoon here on New Babbage. Still cloudy. It almost sounds like there's rain. No, seriously, I think, Talon, I may have to adjust that so it doesn't go off so many times, but you know what? Let's just let it ride, everybody. Absolutely. Onas, hey, what you doing? Hey, thank you for coming back. Oh, and the resub for 7 months. You are a prince, dude. Let's go ahead and call for our hangar. We're on approach here.
Found you the perfect spot.
Thank you very much, ATC-1. We're coming in for final approach. Let me get over these very large buildings here, and we will get into our hangar, switching to SCM mode and putting down our landing gear. I'm seeing the hangars are open. Let's go ahead and set her down. Coming on in. It's good to be back. Good to be back here where the snow is usually falling all the time. Alright, here we go. One thing you gotta remember about the Apollo, it does not have very strong vertical thrusters, so don't come down too quick.
Your vehicle should be all set.
Looks like we are good. So Unas, thank you again for the Twitch sub on your Prime. Remember, Prime subs are free, and you can use those once a month on anybody you wish. How you been, Unas? What's it like over in your country at the moment? It's here where I'm at. It's actually getting rainy. We're having a, I think they call it an atmospheric river. Okay, here we go. Hot and humid. Oh man, that's crazy. I don't know. I think I can never do hot and humid. I gotta have it cool and wet, I guess, around where I'm living. Okay, let's close the door now. Always shut the door behind you. Now let's go check out the costumes. We need the microid arms to make this outfit complete. Let's go ahead and take off my helmet. So how's everybody doing? Everybody coming up from our evenly stream? What were the adventures going on over there? Were you guys raiding? Were you guys doing any advanced org content? We're about to shoot some virtual photography, probably around Crusader. But first, we need the proper arms that would match the outfit here. You are bombing Hathor. What targets are on the ground? Okay, so what do we need we need the arms that go with this. Not links. Why, can't I use this thing when I'm, F? Okay, oh, were you in a fight? Ashburn, hey, welcome back. Now I'm looking for arms in particular. So we are looking for microid. Okay. This should work out pretty good. Is this the right color? It could work. Let me see if I have another set. Stitcher. No, I don't think Stitcher's gonna work. Okay, how about the default microid arms? Oh shoot, wrong ones. This one. Better? This might work. Dust Up Tactical also works. Dust Up Desert would work probably good too. Badlands. Yeah, actually, you know, this might do. I have a couple of different microid arms. Hey, Ferk, are you in the server? You were bombing the group because they were chasing you. Oh, wow. Now, I know around Hathor, it's usually always like heavy PvP going on. Like near the laser facility, right? I think I got arms now, but I don't know. I think this will probably work, right? I think if you really wanted to test how well some ships fight, you got to go around where basically where the PAFs are, the PAFs, because there's always going to be hostile NPCs flying ships, and they don't have to be on part of a mission. They can just they're just flying around. They're always hostile, I think. Okay, let's see how this outfit kind of works. It's not quite the color, but it should work. So if I'm pulling out the pistol gun, now remember, we were talking virtual photography here. So before the power cut out, for all of you who didn't see before, we were setting up the photography, and then suddenly the circuit breaker here blew, and we lost the stream. We were doing we were setting up for pictures, so I was gonna do something where if you want to have a kind of a tactical low carry, but you want it to look like they're still looking forward, in order to do that, you gotta see how I'm moving my head, but the camera's moving. if you lock the camera down, you can still point the gun down, but then look up. And to sell it even better, let me see. I think you can point down and then look down and then you do this. That way, when they walk forward, you can have them like scan forward while having their rifle pointed down instead of looking straight down also. So when you're trying to sell it like this, you can create the photo. Oh, why she looks so mad? You can create the photo this way. Now, of course, we're in a hangar, so it doesn't really work out that way, but now you can create the scenes you want and, you know, keep it looking semi-realistic. But now we're just sort of cosplaying in the hangar, though. I mean, the lighting in the hangar, I'd say, is probably not the best for anything dramatic. But if we're somewhere, gosh, I have to say that right now, Pyro is where you get the best lighting if you go on the ground somewhere down there. You spend a long time on Microtech hunting animals. Oh yeah, that's for sure. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow, Versus One. All right, I think it's time to take her out for let's go on hunt. We've got arms. I think we've got a good set of gear now. Is it Scytham? Is that how we pronounce her name? Oh, I feel like this is a DLSS problem here. You see how the textures are kind of changing right here? I think that's either DLSS that's going to look kind of shameful in photography, in the photography side. If I'm moving forward, yeah, I mean, if you want your textures to stay to keep them from flickering or changing geometry, you might need to do something like here, where instead of relying on upscaling, you could go with native AA. Scytham. Okay, thank you. I'm glad to know. I don't want to mispronounce anybody's name here. If you go with native AA, the upscaling should turn off. And that should actually keep your object geometry from changing. So all you would get, the only thing that would probably change is like light flickers. So object geometry shouldn't change it. Although it could hurt performance, although you know what, I'm not really seeing that. It looks like it's actually not too bad. Oh wait, hold on. Go like this. Turn head up. Oh my god, turn down. Turn it, now look up. There we go. Okay. Okay. Other things you can also work on is how you set your camera smoothing. So, geometric AA. I know that, well, if we stick with native, then of course that's going to prevent like the resolution from dropping. And maybe that doesn't really affect the actual object detail. Right now we're just probably going to keep it under quality, and we'll just use DLSS DLAA for right now and see if that affects anything. That probably will affect possibly the actual textures. To see an example of what we're talking about, Their native AA is basically, I think, just CIG's anti-aliasing without like dropping the resolution down. So for an example, what I'm talking about here, if you go back to my photography page for Star Citizen, we go, it's on flickr.com, by the way. Now, if we go down to, back to the good old days of 3.0.0, where was 3.0? Oh, yes, right here. So, remember, they had really high poly counts back in like 3.0. So, you're not going to see the level of detail in player models or anything compared to what it was like in 3.0. This is what it used to look like. Unfortunately, I can't like zoom in here, but or maybe I can. No, I can't. Anyways, like the textures were just like out of this world. Like you could see like individual fibers on player models, like uniforms, and even on the vehicles. If you this is the Ursa rover. The Ursa rover, if you look carefully, it's like way more detailed back in 3.0 than it is now. Like, look at all the machine parts and stuff like that. Like the actual tires. You could see even it's a 565/60R53, so you can read the tire specs, like how you can read the radial specs on the side of on the Blackwall. It's pretty insane how much more detail there was back then. But of course, in order to make this game run smooth with like 1,000 players or more, and you know, with the world so huge now, I mean, by the way, this is 3.0 Levski. This is what, yeah, look at the detail in the armor back then. I took these pictures in 2017, so that's how old these pics are, but gives you an idea of how insane everything was back then. Like I mean, actually, you know what? It doesn't look that much different in terms of like the way the sets were. But definitely for sure, I'm pretty sure that the game would come to a crashing halt if it wasn't for the fact that CIG kind of went in and downscaled a lot of the models. Oh my god, 2.6.1. And remember, back then I was using like a really, my computer was horrible compared back then. I don't know if you've ever seen this. When you sign up for an RSI account, this was the picture you saw. This was a picture I took in 2.6.3, and they used it on the recruitment page when you finally bought your account. This was ArcCorp, or what they were dreaming ArcCorp was going to look like. So back here, you would have like the ships flying by, and of course they're not real ships. But yeah, everything was. I mean, look at the armor. Look at the reflections off the helmet. Isn't that insane? Like, you could see so much in the reflections back then. Well, back in these days, I wasn't shooting at anything because there was really nothing to shoot at. Oh yeah, Port All-Star. Remember that? Oh yes, all the good memories back in the days, you know. Back in the days. Now everything is kind of like, it doesn't look the same anymore. Okay, well. Alright, put me back in my chair. Yeah, in fact, I think I had the specs for my computer from 2.6.3. I'll say here. You could run 4K. You could run 4K Star Citizen. I put the specs for my machine. Yeah, this was Area 18. Look at how crazy everything look, okay? Here are the specs. Well, my GPU was an AMD Radeon RX 480, running at 4K super resolution on a AMD FX. AMD. Gosh, what was it now? It was something. Yeah, it was AMD FX CPU. It wasn't even a Ryzen. They didn't even have Ryzens back then. Or maybe it was the Ryzen 1. It was the first Ryzen. If it was the first Ryzen, it would have been the RX, the Ryzen 7 1700X. That was my first Ryzen. 1700X was really cranky. It hated a lot of, you could only run 2 chips for memory, or else the whole thing would just was not happy unless you had a gold sample CPU. Okay, we are headed to Crusader. Everything is up, ready to go.
Engine.
We are all good to go.
You should be good to go.
Thank you so much. Prepare for launch. Is my head tracking not working? There we go. Head tracking's back on.
Thanks for visiting New Babbage. And remember, from the mobi-glass on your wrist to the heart-pounding thrills of your favorite sim, Microtech is working hard to push innovation further.
Well, I like the ATC. Is very friendly now, right? They're getting better with ATC at least. The voices are improving, that's for sure. Alright, let's push into nav quantum travel mode. Get off this planet. Get over to another planet that has beautiful views, beautiful vistas. In fact, we're going to the ones that have golf courses, if you know what I'm talking about. A place that we believe CIG should spend more time developing into actual habitats. Flying up, zooming out, and oh my goodness, can you please just, should be a faster way to select certain systems. Yeah, just take me there. I'll figure it out from there. Where's the sun? Good. We'll keep it lower to the right. And go.
Throttle drive is now on.
Looking good. Papadopoulos, you'll get it. And you're going to get it in VR. That's going to be even crazy. I cannot even imagine what... there's got to be like a reality shift when you go from doing what we do right now in 2D versus looking at the game in like VR. So I'm assuming like everything feels tactile, like you could actually reach out and touch it. Like it looks more 3D, right? That's crazy. So because of the stereoscopic view, I'm assuming like all these physical panels actually feel like they're in front of you. You could probably almost like reach out and touch it. And the only thing that I have that even comes close to that is the fact that I can move my head forward and backward and get, you know, a little bit of that, but it's still 2D space. Now, I don't know what VR would be like if we're talking about like third person, you know, if we're doing third person view. I'm not sure exactly if that's meant to do that, you know? Like I feel like VR would be something you would want to do first person. We are headed to the back. As you can see with engineering now, you can lock all the doors in the open position, so you no longer have to trigger the sensor. Which is kind of cool. That allows you to walk through without having to worry about triggering anything, especially if you have a box with a tractor beam and you're trying to bring it on board. All you got to do is just walk through. You don't have to worry about waiting for the door open. Big thing for people who have Crusader ships, because you know you're walking through and those doors just like you have to wait for them to open. Oh, favorite set of arms, man. The Microid in conjunction with all the rest of these kinds of armor sets. It just kind of goes with it. The only thing is when you're in ADS will lock you into no camera movement. I think you set that. You can change direction, but you can't move the camera at that point. I can't even hit the Z button to look around if I'm ADSing. But for filming movies, holy smokes. There's so many things you can do. Okay. That was fun. Are we almost there, Dad? We'll find out. Papadopoulos, I can't wait to join you again on another stream. If you're going to be doing co-working again, I would love to sit in if you're going to make some time to sit in front of your computer and plan out all your tasks, because you are one of the most organized streamers I've ever seen. Because you've got like your task list right there, and you're just knocking through every single one of those lines, and I'm going, that's how I'm going to get stuff done, man. Even if I have to use a piece of paper and like write it down, I'll get the 3 or 4 most viable things to finish today. I'll get those knocked out, you know? And that's just the way to go. Sometimes when you have a list of 12 things in your head, you're not going to get any of them done if you are just sort of like confused about which one to prioritize. So just pick the 3 or 4 top things you know you can get done in the day, and just stick to those. Where am I going, Josue? We are right now positioned above Planet Crusader, and the reason we're here is because out on the other side of the planet, on the other side of this planet, are very often completely unused areas, like, for example, Empyrean Park. Now, if you go to the right platforms, you'll get to the golf courses, and that's where we're headed. We're gonna go to the recreation class platforms. You have to focus so hard in those streams. And before I was like focusing, and like I saw you stream, I used to be on like all these discords that were dedicated completely for people who study, and these ones would have there would be like 25 voice channels, and each one of those channels had like 25 people in each, and all of them had their cameras on, and all they're doing is just like studying, typing, reading, whatever. And that's kind of how I did. I would just throw my camera on and I would do the same thing. It's that virtual feeling like you're in a coffee shop with a bunch of people who are dead set on getting stuff done. And I think that's like the draw. The draw is that everybody here is not screwing around. Everybody here is doing something. So I better concentrate on doing something also. And that helped me stay focused because, you know, we were all kind of working off the same Pomodoro timer, you know? No, you're not the only one like that. Man, there's so many people out there that are... It's that feeling of being, you know, like when you feel like you gotta be somewhere else and like concentrating because everybody else around you is not really on that same level. They're just kind of thinking about, you know, what's the next thing I'm gonna hang out at or whatever, but not really thinking ambitiously about projects. And once you're in the same vicinity around people who are also doing the same thing with, you know, studying or you know, like you, like working on a second business line or something like that, you feel more motivated to just like crush it. And when you're in that same room vibing on the same kinds of things, it's like you guys can do so much in a short amount of time because you guys are just like typing and you know, pulling up all the sheets on your screen and doing whatever. It's the co-working. All right, I don't know if this is the platform I'm looking for, but I do see what I believe are. I don't know if these are the P. I think these are the ones that have the PTV tracks. And we could go take a look at some of the other ones I know that have the golf courses. Ferk, I don't know if you're still here, but maybe this one has. Oh, this is a residency platform. I think we're looking for one that's recreation. Yeah, no pressures though, but absolutely, like I thought it was really cool that, you know, like a fellow gamer also had something like that going on with when it came to productivity. Especially, you know, when I saw that you had your lists and stuff, and you were determined to get through that list, you know, you didn't just get tired after like the first one or two. Then I was like, okay, this is how you keep going. This is how you stay motivated. That you know that there are things you need to get through, just like don't stop. Okay, I think this is one with golf. Which is the one? Is it over here? Maybe it's this one. I am risking so much, and like I think the reason the Apollo has been like my unlucky ship is because the maneuvering thrusters on this thing are so weak that I'll accidentally fly into things. Oh my god. I'm in Empyrean Park. I don't know if this has the golf courses. Or the waterfall. Or is that the recreational class platform? I saw Pearl class and residential class. Yeah, there's Pearl class right there. We need to see the waterfalls and the golf course. Whichever one is actually meant for Siege of Orison, I guess. Any of these? Maybe I just have to go to... Maybe I have to go up like that one over there. Let's head that way. It wasn't this one, and it wasn't the one behind me. It's got to be like one of these. I'm assuming these are basically kind of copies of... They should be the same? Empyrean Park has a Brushwood copy. Okay. Okay, I'm crossing my fingers. This is the one. This is a residency class platform. It's not one of these. I don't think. Oh wait, we can see. You can read it off the side. Saga class platform. It's a U shape with a pin in the U space. What do we got here? Convoy? Or Envoy class platform? Envoy class. Yeah, I gotta find out what the difference is between all these. But yeah, the best part about all of these is that they are fully explorable, and I just want the ones that... You really want the ones that have smoke coming off of them, because those are the ones that have the best things, actually. Okay, and also when it says entering private property, that's actually a good... That's a good sign. Because, you know, we're trespassing, technically. Because that means there should be a war zone going on. Resort class? Oh, this one also has that funky light texture bug, but this might actually be correct. This is... Should we go on this one? See, it even has numbered buildings, too. It doesn't have a class name, I don't think. But it does have landing pads, so we might... Oh, I see smoke, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, I've never actually come here... I mean, I've come here a couple times for the mission, but I've always come here because, guess what? You get free Crusader loot. And, you know, the Crusader loot is nice looking. And the sights are unmatched. On a non-cloudy day, I'm not sure if you can catch better golden hour here, but you can pick up some. You get some great sunrises, sunsets. Let's go ahead for safety. Always always lock your car behind you, right? Alright, let's see what we got. Yep, it's definitely Warzone. Now, if we can go find a PTV around here, be cool. See, the working argument is, why doesn't CIG create a platform on Crusader that has all of these amenities minus the Warzone, of course, fix all these up, put NPCs back in, and, you know, add them to the bars, the restaurants, the gym, the office buildings, and, you know, make it a place to explore. Put some minor shops. Dress them up with these guys' clothes. You know, you can always steal these clothes, by the way. If you want Crusader-type clothes, they're all laying around for free. Every kind of style you can think of. Now this guy has glasses. That's one reason to loot. He's got a shiv and a combat knife? What the heck? And he's carrying some Amashi plague in his pocket, I think. Crazy. I just took his glasses because eyewear is probably even more rare here. Oh, I gotta get something to drink. Is that why my head's buzzing? Oh, let's go to the ground floor. Or the roof? What the heck is going on? Alright, let me leave that spot and let me go pull out a drink. Lighting is flat right now. Unfortunately. So mid-afternoon, lots of clouds. It's gonna be flat everywhere you go. You gotta wait for it to get either dark or morning. Come on, let's get a working elevator. If not, we can go in. Oh, let's see. This also a good place to come if you're looking to loot free guns, free food, because there's still like loot boxes all over the place. At least there usually is. If only these were lootable. Woo! No? Oh, there's one right there. Let's go. I can't believe they would have reclaimed water here in Crusader. Heart of the Woods. Not a fan of that too much, but it's free. So Again, if you're here also for, if you're here really for like loot, it's a good place. You can get FS9s here. You get a lot of SMGs. I used to find SMGs with 4x scopes, which was, I think, a bug. But, and I think, well, maybe they were patched out too. But there you definitely can find a mixture of heavy, light, and medium armor. And they're branded. So you want... I don't know if you'll find... I don't think you'll find Ninetales, but you'll find Crusader guys here. Like so. Here's Crusader branded light armor. Bearing, it's got a P4. P4 AR. You can probably get his firearm off the ground. I don't know if it's got accessories on it. I'll take a look. It's vanilla, so I'm just going to drop it. But you can also find Crusader branded undersuits, which is cool. It's like silver, blue, Dallas Cowboys kind of motif. Very nice. I don't really like the light armor here, but the guys that are up forward, up near the front, they have medium armor. The medium armor looks nice. Here you'll find in the centerpiece a nice water feature. Beautiful. Where's the water? Ah, there's the water. Yeah, lighting is not dramatic around here right at the moment because the sun is like right overhead. But yeah, if you want to find a nice spot, it's not bad of a platform. I just don't think like this isn't the one that has the mountain, the rock climbing feature. This guy has a cool jacket. I want to find that platform. Nope, wrong direction. Going forward goes this way. This should be, maybe this is a medium armor? No, this is a heavy armor. Okay, he's got a FS9. And it's got... they're vanilla also. But, yeah, no attachments. The cool thing is, though, they're, like I said, they're Crusader branded. So this one is kind of like a slightly colored one. The helmet is an interesting color. It's not quite the same as it should be. Medium one should be up ahead. But yeah, imagine if this was a living, breathing platform with partiers and residents and people working, and these are outdoor bars with places to sit, to eat, patrons. Yeah, dude, do you want a bartender's suit? You got one right here. Complete with all the fixins. You could probably even come here and order burgers. Look at that. Whammers. Whammers sodas. Cleaning supplies. Okay, now we have some actual overhead lights. Now that we have overhead lights, we get shadows, which is better than usual. There's somebody here. Oops. We got a medium armor guy right here. Crusader security. Got blood splatter. But if you're looking for Crusader medium, this is also the place. This one has a P4 AR with a scope. So this is actually a great find. And it's got ammo too. So we can take mags. Take the ammo. Nice. The only thing about the Crusader armor is the helmets, they clip through hair. Trying to refix the camera again. It's just not centered. There we go. And Ferk, I don't know if this was the one that has like a PTV track. This platform also has outdoor party seating. Number of heavy armor stuff. And I think there's a platform that has a gymnasium up top. Gotta find out which one that is. Now up in the front you'll find greeters. They're wearing suits with Crusader pins. That's a fun one to visit. But if we were to look for, if we want to look for extra things, party supplies. Head out to these side areas here. Now this PTV's on its side. I don't know if you could drive this. Nope, it's broken. But there should be a PTV station. To the right, I think it is. Yeah, there's just so much potential for just living, I guess. Residence and recreation platforms. It was weird for it because there wasn't actually a designation for this when I flew around it. I think I have to go to the upper floor to get to the side platform. So if you leave this way, go out to here, go to the left. Was it this one? Or was the one across? This is a Solanke class, huh? Ah, here we go. Resort class platform. Oza Neo Resort B. Okay, we're facing D right now, I think. Or we're facing A. No. Uh, okay. Wait, that's the landing pad back there. So we're actually looking this way. D and B. B. Let's go to B. So the one down over there is where we want to head to. It has the Chinese restaurant, which is cool. Generic P4. No, does not have an optic. One of them has like an actual lake on it, I think. That's probably the recreation class. I know it was like a pond or something. Neat. Ah, here we go. Here's the Imperial Cuisine restaurant. See, if this place was open, you know, remember if you it said coming soon was Oza, and that was supposed to be open at some point. This is the inside of the Oza restaurant. Wait, this is missing all the chairs. They took them all out. That sucks. Oh well, free loot though. Ammo, Animus missile launcher and stuff. We don't have a launcher with us. But can't turn down free food. Buster's chocolate bars, man. Yum. Whoever stole all the chairs left the food. You know, I ain't mad at you. Spicy salmon nutrition bars and Cruise Lux. Oh yes. Give it to me. Give it all to me. Now hopefully this, I don't know if this has the gym. Come on up. Roof. Now the roof has bar stuff. And it has a great view. Now, who wants to own real estate on Crusader? I mean, wouldn't it be cool to have one of your... Hopefully we can have more than one residence. When it comes to base building, I hope at some point it's like, you can build a base, or you can just choose to live in like an apartment here. A little apartment or condo, whatever. Oh, look at that, a music stage. Oh, there's so much potential for actual residency, or just, I don't know, simulated space, really. Med pens, always useful. Gallant, triple down pistol, parallax rifle batteries. There's a VIP area here. Come here, have a drink with your pals after a mission. There's a grand cherry blossom tree, I think. But I don't think this one has the golf course, though. Beautiful spot. I think she's pondering, like, should I buy an apartment here or somewhere else? Ground floor. Oza. We need that open ASAP. Now, this was Resort D, right? Maybe this is the one that has office space, right? There should be a map around here. We came from there to here, but then we skipped this. But I think the one... Oh. Well, what do you know? This one has... Oh no, this is just the one with a bar. Ah. But you can pick out of the boxes. Vanilla protein. Snaggle protein stick, cruise dark. See, this is where you pick, this is where you get your fill. No PTVs here, though. I think we would have to go to D. I think this one here has the office space. Office space probably comes with the gym. Look at this! Look at this feature here. So check this out. They went through all, they modeled all the stuff, and they also included grass features which had decorated archways. It's almost like you could have an RP type wedding. You know, it's like they thought of everything in this spot. It's just that this was it was sadly basically a one and done type environment, which I can't believe they would just kind of create it and then abandon it. You know? There's so much effort put into planning and designing this place. Like, dude, just make this into a city. Like, what the hell? Look at this sculpture. Water feature. What? Senior Carlitos, yes, this is live. This is 4.5. This is 4.5. We're on the we're in the Empyrean Peak part of Crusader, and we're on. I guess we're on one of what Frick says is one of the Solansky. Yeah, this is Siege of Orson, so it's one of those clone platforms, but just like looking at it in the sense that this really should be a living spot. You know, if you just put NPCs here living out their daily lives, you know, and fill up the shops, take out the war zone type material, put in the DJs, put in the bartenders, and just make it a spot to visit, you know, a place to explore. This is like better than Orson, you know? Like, this should be a place. We talk about exploration. These are, I'd say it's a wasted opportunity if you don't just say, okay, Orson went through an invasion, okay? They went through a siege. So let's move the universe forward and say now there's a post-siege version of Crusader that has cleaned up platforms, that they learned their lesson from the siege and now they have security, and Oza restaurant is now open and they've got patrons. You can go there and order food, sit down. We're headed to an office now, so you could have missions that take you here to deliver supplies. You know, or hell, you can make maintenance repairs in the, you know, in the platform. You can come here and like, oh, you know, how we doing pyro? Oh, free stuff. You know, you fix fuses because the bulbs on, you know, one particular office building is not working or whatever. Come and make repairs, restock, deliver boxes of fruit for the restaurant. Dude, yeah, I'm literally coming here just for free things to put back on my ship for later on missions. Never running out of food, that's for sure. But also areas where you can just do minor trading, for example, even if they're not like major zones for missions, like how CIG does missions. They do like, they make them so epic that you forget that 90% of the gaming populace, even in Star Citizen, they just want, you know, they want to run boxes, they want to take a look around, they want to explore. I mean, look, we have a gymnasium here. You're gonna have nightly boxing fights. Or, yeah, you could have tournaments. Let's see, can we get inside the ring? We should be able to. And here we go. Come on, let's go, let's go. What's up, what's up, what's up? Let's go. Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What? 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 Yeah! What's up, what's up? Duck, 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 duck. Whoa, whoa. So, yeah. Get your workout on, you know? Allow NPCs to kind of run shops like this. You can come and deliver, fill up the vending machines. And you notice, if you go on a lot of the Orson platforms, they have working parcel lockers where normally you can just drop off packages for delivery missions. Well then, fire them back up and let's deliver to this spot. I think there's even a med bed here. Yeah, I could use a little bit of a touch-up. Tier 3. Okay, we're good now. Good. Oh, yeah, we should find that waterfall. I know it's on one of these areas. Maybe coming from New Babbage? Yeah, it's okay. I got about 45 minutes. Yeah, it is really bright now. I think the sun is like up highest at this point. Maybe you know the spot, Ferk. What? Imperium Peak was probably. I think I only chose it because it was in the sunlight. Now, where are we? Where's my ship exactly? I should be able to spot it somewhere. If I run to the edge. It's not there. Whoa, ho, 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 man. I felt my toes kind of curl in. Ah, there's my ship. I know CIG has said no parachutes, but it would be nice to have something I could float down on. There's my Apollo. Each year, a dozen folks from Crusader end up falling and getting severely injured in because they stepped too close to the edge of their little platforms. You take the Phoenix? Nice. My Connie Phoenix is green, I think, right now. Now, this is a nice gun that I found on an NPC. Came with the optic already. Lighting's not as dramatic as it would be Pyro, that's for sure. I don't think... I wonder, when Planetech V5 comes out, I hope CIG does consider like coming back to stand and like redoing like the lighting setups here in the clouds and how that affects, you know, what everything looks like. I don't think... According to the console, it says that hardware tracing is on, but because we don't have global illumination running, it's not like true ray tracing or anything. So maybe things do look a little improved in some areas, but it's not nearly as good as it could be. All right, you're gonna run your head forward now. $85X? Oh yeah. 85X is a wonderful little ship. Oh no, don't be stuck. Okay, where are we? How do we do this now? I think I have to type in sit. Sleep. Whoops. Sit. Spinning with something in the hand might clip you out too? Okay. Oh, almost. Woo. I went right through the wall. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, man. That was insane, but thank you for the suggestion. Just 1 more minute. We're gonna get out of this elevator. We'll get off this elevator and get to extraction. Let's go. Call it. Call that elevator. All right, let's see. Ground floor. Move it. Just gotta make it out to our vehicle. Ship's on the side. Where's the Apollo? The Apollo's around here somewhere. Ah, wait, it's on the opposite platform. Let's go. Yes. Boop. Hold on. F4. F11. All right. Trying to find my way back. Okay, water feature, got it. We gotta go back to over there. The ship's on the side of that building. Swim. Okay. There's Ferk. He's like a few gigameters from me. Up in the sky. Yeah, I'm always surprised that they didn't, you know, just sort of, I don't know, pick up where they left off, I guess. Maybe they just felt like, okay. Or maybe they paid a contractor to make this, to make it, I guess. I feel like, you know, the same people that worked on, you know, the old, what's that old Battlefield type scenario that they had before that never came out? Only Evil Cuddy had access to that, by the way. They paid like a group to like work on that whole mode, and that was like a one and done. Theaters of War, yes, exactly. And now we've got, I don't know, maybe some group of developers created Siege. They did a really good job, and then they walked away. And Siege was never used ever again for anything. And all its architecture either. None of this has been used. All right. We should be seeing Ferk up there any minute. Now I should be able to spot his marker somewhere. Ah, yes. There it is. We might actually see Ferk in the sky. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to see the flyby sounds of the 85X. 43 kilometers. I should be seeing you coming over. How far are you? 29 kilometers out. Okay. When we see the dot, we'll know. Heartmore. Is that a different class platform? $18 kilometers. Maybe we'll see 15. Okay, gonna be under 10 kilometers now. I should see like a physical model soon. Here we go. Whoa, that was fast. I almost didn't catch that. Where'd it go? Whoa! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Well, come on over, Ferk. You zipped right by. Now, I hope you don't mind. We, well, just promise me you will take me back here. Take me back here. We can't. I don't want to lose a. I don't want to lose a fourth Apollo. Yeah. Oh my God. Let's see. There's a there's a button here. Woo-hoo! It's almost like the commercial. Was it the 890 jump commercial? I can't remember which one it was. There's Ferk. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, the Gatsby commercial. Taking off on the 85X. It's beautiful. The thing that's so cool about this 85X is that it has like 4 pilot-controlled size 1 laser repeaters, and that may not be that powerful to some folks, but it is a good harasser. Super nimble. So I don't know, maybe if you can find some if they make military size 1 shields and stuff, or power plant and coolers, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to like try them out. Oh yes, I remember. This looks familiar. I remember now. Yes, there's the center feature. Golly, guys, how can they not turn this into something? This place is just too amazing to like, to, you know, leave on the chopping block. Did I push get out? Oh, I have to go like this. There it is. Oh, folks, this is one of the most amazing features that you'll find anywhere in the verse. Man-made rock formation recreational area that has, you know, a place for people to sit. And look over a waterfall. It's incredible. So just so you see what I'm talking about, there's the waterfall. It comes out of the rock feature. There's benches for like hanging out and I don't know, shit, taking pictures, whatever. taking some incredible IGs, you know, some selfies. Vacation spot for sure. Or heck, you know, if we get to pick a place to live, you know, find an apartment in the verse, this is like one hell of a spot. You just come out here, you know, there would be, I guess there'd be a DJ. Oh, apparently this was where people were hanging out to drink. And they left their boxes for war. But yeah, this is like one hell of a spot. And right behind the rock feature, and next to the giant cherry blossom trees and the stone steps and the the arch in the middle of the garden was yet another, was that central party area. With a pond. The water's a little weird and reflective and stuff, but... And, you know, near us is like Ferk said, there's a PTV port, so you can actually drive around. But yeah, this place... Giant cherry blossom tree area with a restaurant that's located in the water. So, you know, you can enjoy your cocktail up here from the bartender. Drink and snacks. Relax out. Dude. Why can't this be something? Do you really sit down here or you'd lay down? Actually, you know what? Is there an inner thought to... Maybe there's an inner thought here to... Oh yeah, you can. Lie down. There we go. Just lounge. Now this is the life. Max chill. And I got my cigar right there. It's life. I don't know. It just wasn't meant to be. Oh yeah, you're right. Around Orison, there's like lots of like the banners are just waving in the wind. Now you said there was a PTV port, right? I think it's well, there's like one around here. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm assuming, like, I'm assuming that you can, there's a little bit of engineering. Oh wait, how do I do this? Inner co-pilot seat. The 85X has basically that one-click repair, right? Okay, let me see. Enter remote turret. Oh, okay. I have control of 2 of the turrets. That's cool. Yeah, they really should update this thing with sound. Ah, there it is. if you guys are looking for a place to drive around and practice driving skills, come to one of these platforms and discover the joys of riding in a PTV around the golf courses. Wow. And they're fully functioning PTVs. And that's kind of the neat thing. And where we're driving them around is on one of the most scenic platforms in the game. If not for the speed bumps they have along the way. Wow. Looks like somebody else has been here and driving the go-karts. Let's go. What? Not a lot of torque there, but it does the job. Now, I'm hoping CIG. What do you think about this, Ferg? What do you think about CIG opening like a Jurassic Park, and you have to ride around in cyclones to get around, and there'd be just like really large alien monsters that you just get to study. Because I don't think PTVs are going to cut it in a rugged terrain full of wild animals. But yes, we need to have actual wild animals. So cool. Also, what's cool is the fact that FERC actually has throttle control on a vehicle like this, whereas if you use like mouse and keyboard, the throttle is basically stuck to 100%, I think. That's insane. I think FERC is also taking us to either the there's actually a lake next to the golf course, huh? Oh, there is a nice snack bar too. We need the bartenders back here. FERC, how often do you come to this type platform? You come around here often, because this is actually probably a nice place to just kind of. You actually do come around here quite often. That's neat. Do we have a screen here? See this? Can you actually interact with the screen? It's just a status panel, I think. Oh, it's not here. Okay. Oh, it's a different group of islands. Yeah. It'd be neat if you could, like... There isn't in this one. You can't actually, like, manipulate anything on the screen here. It's just a simple PTV. It's basically personal transport. Let me see. Maps? Prospect Point might be unclear. It could be Sunset? Yeah, if you can 85X might be able to check out this cool little vehicle. Hasn't been updated since who knows when. I think they put it in like maybe they upgraded it for 3.0. I don't know if they've actually opened it for if they've upgraded it for any particular build, but it would be nice if they could upgrade for 4.5 with engineering. I think they said engineering is going to be fleshed out continuously for the next 6 months. If we can only hear engine sounds off this thing. But yeah, Frick, I did hear like a flyby sound when you were going by. But this thing is so fast. This ship is just crazy fast. Come on. Persistence. Catch up. Catch up. Yeah. CIG's got to come back and like, I don't know, if they did kind of Planetary Tech V5, do you think they're going to come back to Stanton at least once in 2026 to like update something in Stanton to Planetary Tech V5? And do we expect, yeah, it is quite an angle. If only the frames weren't janky. What I want to know is like, you know, is Nix 1 going to be in 2026 at any time? And if so, does that mean that maybe they'll come back, do a little bit of Sten? Or maybe they'll just like concentrate on Nix, get Nix all fleshed out before they do anything back in the original system. Oh, it's still nice and bright out here. Zooming in to identify these buildings. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. I'm so amazed. Now these are sort of also lost opportunities. You got other platforms on Crusader that have absolutely no gameplay at all like these. Can you imagine if we had maintenance or, you know, delivery missions to some of those industrial type platforms. Has a key. Oh, right. I remember the kiosk for food. Now we're headed to the U one, right? This one? Oh, okay. I think this is the same one I was thinking also. Like, it's the U platform. However, this one has. I think this one has. Maybe this one has the golf course with the lake. I think you can. This is probably it, like right here. There's the golf course. What is that? Lake didn't reflect as well from the ship. I always wondered, what was this? Par 3. Oh, is this where you... Oh, this was a T area? Oh my god. CIG, do you know how many players would be on here playing miniature golf or whatever, play regular golf, if they offered golf on this platform as an activity? We could have golf games in Star Citizen. I mean, we've got putting greens. You've got, like, restaurants up there. Oh yeah, this is the lake. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it didn't quite look like a lake from up top. But it's like a small water feature. The water at least looks a little bit better than some of the other ones, but yeah, there's... Are there 18 holes? I don't know. It's something else. Ferk, we gotta find a way to, like, make it a game. Like, maybe there's a way we can get a ball, but I don't think we can, like, hit the ball. You can only, like, maybe you probably only play soccer here. Like, I can't figure out how we would do sort of like whatever sports, but yeah, my god, look at all this real estate. Look at all this land that could be used. It's all recreational. Like, how can we make this emergent gameplay sports? Besides, you know, racing around a golf course. You could roleplay like golfers, you know, get a PTV or a CSVSM or whatever, put some people in the back who are dressed up real nice, ship them around, make it seem like they're playing golf and just kind of take them around the different holes. That's crazy. What the heck? Perk, I think you can make an entire, almost, I want to say an ASMR video, but yeah, if we just substituted out like the engine noise, put your own just sort of like chill music, and you're just like driving around on the grass, it's sort of like a very relaxing, it becomes like a very relaxing driving video. It's almost like cross-country simulator. Oh shit, look at this. What the heck? That's crazy that they would make a track that goes up like that over the grass. Was that an actual ramp? You see those grass ramps? Oh, there's Oza. They actually had furniture inside. Or are those putting greens? What the heck is this? Whoa. Whoa. Where the PTV was never meant to go, but is going now. Perk, have you tried doing this in VR? Is the stream lagging out, Unas? It may have dropped bandwidth a little bit, Unas. I think maybe it's not quite sure what's happening there. I'll take a look. But yeah. No, not interesting. No notifications yet. But I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, imagine driving on the PTV in VR. Oh yes, time for some yum-yums. Nope. The best part about this platform, they have the burritos. Wait, are the burritos not working? Oh, they're working. They're just... Are they off-center? No, the burritos are not working. Why not? I would like a citrus burrito, please. Could it be the... It seems that the cursor is off by a little bit because I can't seem to point for the synergy ones. You guys recycle around here? Maybe you can grab the burrito here, no? No? Maybe if you approach the burrito from the other side. Darn. Guess we're just gonna have to eat the pitambu this way. Yum. How's the light? Light's kind of nice. Hey, Sir Walkman, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you stopping by. You're very welcome. Welcome to our community. If you want to check us out, we'll be back this Thursday for RPG night with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and Star Citizen Sunday at our usual day. But thank you so much for coming by on a Tuesday. Yeah, play space here is incredible. If you bring a ball down from the gym, you could kind of do soccer. There's Cruise Dark and a vanilla protein bar. I feel like maybe the way to do it, I don't know if we could do it with a PTV with me carrying something. If I carried, I can't go into a PTV carrying a box. Black dude skates. Long time no see. Yeah, if I carried a box, I can't put it down here and like drive with it. You know, maybe in a what do you call the Gray Cat STV? But I would like to come out here and then like carry the box and be like, huh, here I am doing a delivery to one of my favorite platforms in an office area. I'm just restocking their supplies because you know they need supply. They need to keep the restaurant going. Grass ramps with a nice vantage point to Siege of Orson. Oh, yeah. How well does this thing handle up on the grass ridge? Here we go. How you been, Black Dude Skates?
Systems on.
You been playing a lot of the game? Oh no. Hold on.
Systems off. Systems activating. Systems on.
Is there a throttle? Oh god, what's happening? Engine. Check. What is that? What's... Speed? Shoot. What happened? It won't move. Hold on, maybe I gotta... Wait, did it turn off? Maybe I gotta get out and come turn it back on again? We gotta reboot the car. Engage systems.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Engine on? Is that what I was missing? Power off, engine on? No? Engine should be on. What is happening here? Engine on. Ferg, it ain't running. Yeah, you definitely have to try and drive this thing. Yeah, you know what? I feel like it could be. It is, to me, I think it is probably the multi-streaming part. Probably, I'm thinking maybe it's like Streamlabs. Ferg, when you adjusted the throttle, did that maybe that I'm unable to adjust the throttle the same way that you did? So maybe the throttle is set to 0, but I can't change my throttle percentage. You're gonna check under the hood. Maybe there's a way to fix it. Go put on my engineering helmet. We gotta get away from that insane noise from the 85X. Oh, it's moving, it's moving. We get power. It works. I don't know what happened. I just lifted it with the tractor beam and it started to go. And now it's not now it's not going. What happened? Oh my god, what happened? What the heck? We're back to like 6,000 kilobits per second now. And now we're at 7.2, 6.9. Okay, what's going on here? Repair it? Maybe we gotta pick it up and slam it on the ground again. Let's see if this works. It's working, it's working. See what happens if you come in. Okay, it's working now. Holy shit. Let's go. Okay, where's that? Where are those grass ramps again? Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm driving in third person again. I can only go 100% throttle too. Shit. Oh shit. When I eat in the game, man, I have like the weirdest facial expressions. That's for sure. Oh shoot! All right, which way am I going? Oh shoot, I can't see the sides. Alright, hold on. Adjusting. Wait, how do I change? Oh. Now I got a cat on my lap. Yeah, I kind of feel the food when I'm eating it on VoIP. Oh shit, my cat just jumped off my lap. Sorry. Ark Raiders Wednesday. How do you like the game? Oh my god, don't fly off the edge. Oh shoot. I think I see... No, I don't see a ramp. No, that's not where I want to go. Okay. Yeah, you know, I do have a streaming template for Battlefield 6. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. Oh shoot. Yes, sir. All is well, fellow human also. I will... At some point, we will do a Battlefield 6 stream. I can't wait to do that. Yo! Oh, oh, shoot. Didn't catch that. Oh, shoot. What's happening? Okay, here we go. Get straight. There it is. Now I know they have another one like that somewhere around here. You're watching driving lessons while using the third-person camera. Oh, dude. You know, I feel like I do... Well, I've done this better in other situations, but... Oh. Okay. Up slowly. There we go. I think it's because I'm trying to like do this while doing the camera. This could be quite dangerous near the edge of a platform on Orison. Do not fly off the edge. Oh my god. Frick is holding on to his crotch right now. Oh, oh. Oh. All right, Fricks, where is that 85X? Ooh, is that a ramp? Oh, is there like a jump right here, dude? Oh, shoot! Okay, that could have been a ramp. Where's the lake? See, there's got to be some gameplay based around this. And if there's not going to be golfing, there needs to be a skate ramp. Where you can do tricks, you know? Skate ramp, or at least a PTV stunt area where we can kind of go on like places like this and just like perform like jumps. Oh, come on, just get up this. Oh. There's just so much potential for emergent gameplay around. Oh, shoot! Sorry, I almost took us off the side of the platform. Emergent gameplay around just enjoying the scenery on like a big ass golf course like this. Where's the lake? No, the lake is around here somewhere. Seriously, guys, are there actually 18 holes? Like, is there like an actual 18 holes of golf? I don't know. Isn't that like the amount of proper golf holes? And are these actual golf holes? I don't think we can take the gym balls and put them in there, unfortunately. Oh shoot. Why doesn't the car start anymore? I can hear it. Hold on, I think I have to tractor beam it. All right, here we go. Yes. Oh, sorry, I forgot you. It's pretty badass too. When I pick you up, it's like you're still moving. You're like moving and getting into your chair. Yes, Ferk, we are going at 100% speed because that's all you can really do. Mouse and keyboard is, it's... Oh, shit! I'm incapped! I can't even switch views. Are you able to... Are you stuck too, Ferk? I can't switch views. Are you able to... Oh, shit! What the hell just happened? You were incapped also? What happened? I couldn't tell. Were you incapped when we... I don't know. I don't even know. Like... Yeah, I mean, I can get the... Well, that's good to know. The Apollo's still there. But I was like, when we... I guess we hit something... When we hit the side and I was incapped, were you incapacitated also? Guys, I think we now know that PTVs have a certain amount of hit points. Okay. Why is my engine on, though? I'm pretty sure I shut off my engine. Now, I think I can get to, I should be able to get back to your body, though.
Space Industries. Enjoy the run.
Engine was on. Okay, we'll put this into, ambulance mode. Yeah, let me know, Ferk. What were you incapacitated also when we hit the side? But I'm assuming now we know that in 4.5 even PTVs have like a limited health pool and can only take so many bumps. Although I don't think there was any indication if there was like an impending explosion or whatever. Welcome to Crusader. I'm sure this is like late evening. We're gonna go back to that spot on Prospect Peak to go pick up our belongings. As you can see, here are the various platforms on Crusader. Wow, you can see the moons up there.
Shields on. Shields on.
All right, let's head up and we'll get to Prospect. We should be able to find our bodies there. Yeah, what is this? Now, if I hit F2, I should be able to, like, remove, cancel. Ah, it's Daymar. That's what that is. We'll fly up, get to Prospect Point, pick up our things, and I'll take that back to FERC. Hope you didn't have anything in the 85X you needed. Okay, flipping around. Prospect Point, there it is. Why does it insist on flying me sideways? What the hell? Or upside down over the atmosphere. Oh, good grief. I can't control the angle like this. I can control it to a certain amount, but not really. I would have to like really screw around with the camera to get another, like a different view. Okay, there we go. Now, define where we... I'm assuming that